Welcome to LearnSphere. In this video, we'll be solving linear inequalities in one variable and representing them on a number line. For example 1, we have a basic inequality of x plus 3 is less than 7. For an inequality, we generally have to treat them as an equal sign. By leaving x on the left-hand side, we'll get x is less than 7 minus 3. And we can simply reduce it to be x is less than 4. For this inequality, we have to represent it on a number line, and positive 4 is the value that we are interested in, so therefore we have to place it in the center of the number line, with 3 other integers on the right-hand side of it, which are 5, 6, and 7, and 3 other integers on the left-hand side of it, which are 3, 2, and 1. As the inequality that we have is x is less than 4, we have to draw a circle on top of 4 without shading it and point it towards the left-hand side and label it as x, which are the values of x that it can possibly be. Let's go on to example 2, where we have the same inequality of x plus 3 is less than or equals to 7. The difference between example 1 and example 2 is the signs of the inequality, where for the first example, we have x plus 3 is less than 7. And for the second example, we have x plus 3 is less than or equal to 7. To solve for this inequality, it's basically the same. We have to treat the inequality sign as an equal sign and solve for x. Therefore, x is less than or equals to 7 minus 3, and x is less than or equals to positive 4. For this inequality, we have to represent it on a number line, and 4 is the value that we are interested in, and 4 will be placed in the center of the number line, with the 3 values on the left-hand side of it would be 3, 2, and 1. And the 3 other integers on the right-hand side of it would be 5, 6, and 7. Next, to represent this inequality, as x is less than or equals to 4, we have to draw a circle on top of 4 and shade it, as 4 is part of the solution for x. And we point an arrow to the left-hand side, and these are the values of x that it can possibly be. Let's go on to example 3, where we deal with negative coefficients. In this inequality, we have negative 2x is more than 10. As we have negative 2 to be the coefficient of x, to solve for x, we have to bring negative 2 over to the right-hand side, and it will be 10 divided by negative 2. A key rule when dealing with negative coefficients is that when you divide or multiply both sides by a negative number, you must flip the inequality sign. In this inequality, we are dividing 10 by negative 2. Therefore, when dividing by a negative value, we have to flip the sign. Therefore, our inequality will be x. Instead of being more than, it will be less than 10 over negative 2. And we can simply reduce it to be x is less than negative 5. And therefore, to represent it on a number line, as negative 5 is the number we are interested in, we place it in the center of the number line, and the 3 values to the left of it will be negative 6, negative 7, and negative 8, and the other 3 values to the right of negative 5 will be negative 4, negative 3, and negative 2. For this inequality, we have to draw a circle on top of negative 5 without shading it and point it towards the left-hand side, and these are the values of x that it can possibly be. For the last example, we'll be dealing with fractional coefficients, where we have half x minus 3 is more than or equals to positive 5. Similar to a normal equation, we have to bring the constants over to the right-hand side and leave the x values on the left-hand side. Therefore, we will have half x is more than or equals to 5 plus 3. And we can simply reduce it to be half x is more than or equals to 8. Next, we can multiply the whole equation by 2 to get rid of the number 2 in the denominator, where we'll get x is more than or equals to 16. Next, to represent this on the number line, the number that we are interested in is 16. The three values to the left of 16 are 15, 14, and 13. And the three values on the right-hand side of it would be 17, 18, and 19. As the inequality is x is more than or equals to 16, we draw a circle on top of 16 and we have to shade it, as 16 is part of the value of x, and point it to the right-hand side of it. And these are the possible values of x.